media.
Ooh-wee, things got hot in the House of Commons today. Don't ever say that Pierre Poilievre doesn't stand up for Canadians' rights. First off, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Fringe. What are we talking about? Well, today in the House of Commons during question period, Pierre Poilievre was ejected from the House of Commons for calling Justin Trudeau, hold on, I want to make sure I got this right, a wacko extremist radical prime minister. Yes, that's correct. Pierre Poilievre going straight with the gloves off at Justin Trudeau today. And of course, this is the Pierre Poilievre that we've all been wanting. This is the Pierre Poilievre that we always say is the one that's cut to be the next prime minister of this country. This is the one that everybody wanted to run for prime minister from day one. I don't want any of the virtue signaling. I don't want hiding behind religious groups. I don't want anybody saying, oh, we're going to pander to all these tiny little communities. I want somebody to walk into this House of Commons who says, enough is enough. Enough of the woke nonsense. Let's move forward. Let's fix this country. And Pierre Poilievre is showing more and more why he's the man for the job when it comes to that department, completely owning the House of Commons and again having them pander down and break down and kick him out, essentially. Let's take a look at what happened today here in the House of Commons. It's not going to be a lengthy video, folks, but again, I just enjoy getting this content out amongst all the bad news that's going on in the country right now. Sometimes we need some good news. Let's take a listen to what happened and then we'll discuss.
Transit. When will we put an end to this wacko policy by this wacko prime minister?
Pause for a second so the audio could catch up. Here you can already hear the corrupt speaker that I call Los Pollos or Los Speakers Hermanos, a little reference to Breaking Bad if you've ever watched that, but the audio just needed to catch up there, folks. Let's move on.
No. That is not there are a couple of things which are going on here today which is not acceptable. And I ask all members, please, to keep themselves, to control themselves. I'm going to ask two things. One, I'm going to ask the Honourable Leader of the Opposition to withdraw that term, which is not considered parliamentary.
Mr. Speaker, I replace wacko with extremist. He is an
The Honourable Member to please... I'm going to ask the Leader of the Opposition once again to just withdraw that comment, please. And I'll invite the Honourable Member. I'm going to ask the Honourable Leader of the Opposition to please withdraw that comment and simply withdraw that comment.
I'll replace it with radical.
No,
That's his policy.
I am not asking to replace. I'm asking the Honourable Member to just simply withdraw.
Mr. Speaker, I replace the word wacko with extremist.
Oh, here we go, muting the mics.
One last time. To please withdraw that comment and simply withdraw that comment.
I simply withdraw and replace with the aforementioned adjective.
Mr. Poilievre, I have to name you for disregarding the authority of the chair. Pursuant to the authority granted to me by Standing Order 11, I order you to withdraw from the House and from any participation by video conference for the remainder of this day's sitting.
So Greg Fergus, or as I call him, Los Speakers Hermanos, coming out to puff out his chest and essentially damn Pierre for saying that Justin Trudeau is a wacko extremist radical prime minister. Look, you take the little victories, you take the small victories here, folks. And this is exactly what I was saying weeks ago when we were talking about non-confidence votes, when we were talking about Jagmeet Singh backpedaling and then kind of siding with the Liberals and now saying that he won't actively talk about whether or not he's going to approve the budget. This is all the snakes biting the heads off of each other of the Hydra. It's going to get absolutely phenomenally amazing to watch what goes on in the House of Commons, because this is just the tip of the iceberg, I think, when it comes to the attacks, when it comes to the rhetoric that's going to be slung around. And I think Greg Fergus is going to have his hands full as he virtue signals towards his best friend, Justin Trudeau, to try and keep the peace while also trying to extinguish the flames of people that have had enough. And it certainly shows, like Pierre Poilievre, of course, is standing up to show that he, for one, has had enough alongside the rest of Canadians. Again, ladies and gentlemen, not an overly long video, but one that I wanted to make sure people caught the clip. People were able to see what happened in the House of Commons today, because boy, oh boy, like I said, you take the small victories, and this definitely brightened a offset Tuesday to enjoy a little bit of heckling. Now, again, Pierre's been removed for the day. I'm sure he'll be back tomorrow, and I don't see him really taking any kind of punishment to himself or self-reflection or any kind of negative views towards himself for what he did. I don't think he'll face any guilt for what he did, but hey, I think it's fantastic. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Let me know if you think Pierre was soft. I think he could have gone a little bit harder on Justin Trudeau if he was going to get kicked out. Let me know your thoughts down below. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button as we're continuing to grow our large Fringe majority. Make sure you also hit your bell for notifications. Join us live tomorrow, not live, but join us tomorrow on the channel, where I'll be making a very special announcement as to where this channel is going moving forward, as well as some content that you guys can look forward to coming up in the near future. I'm very excited to make this announcement tomorrow, so please make sure you jump in and catch the announcement tomorrow morning, dropping at 7 a.m. Pacific time here on the channel. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and a comment on the way out. It helps push us out in the algorithm, because we know, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Trudeau and his Liberals do not want you watching this. They do not want you to see what real Canada looks like. And I, for one, couldn't be happier if this kind of stuff is getting pushed out for more and more to see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you on the next one.